In 1972, the world said goodbye to souls who shaped our history. They were leaders, artists, dreamers, and pioneers. Each one touched hearts, changed minds, and left a legacy that still shines today. Tonight, we honor 15 remarkable lives. Their stories speak of courage, creativity, and the power one person holds to make a difference. Let us begin and step into their light. First, we remember Harry S. Truman, the 33rd President of the United States. He left us on December 26, 1972, at age 88. Born to a simple farming family in Missouri, Truman never dreamed he'd lead a nation through its darkest days. Yet, when World War II ended, he faced choices that changed history forever. The atomic bomb, the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe. Truman wasn't perfect. His decisions stirred debate, but his heart always sought justice and peace. He once said, "We must build a better world, not for ourselves, but for our children." When he passed from multiple organ failure, America lost a leader who faced the hardest moments with unwavering resolve. Truman shaped our world, teaching us that leadership means sacrifice for the greater good. On October 24, 1972, Jackie Robinson, a beacon of equality, passed away at 53 from a heart attack. As the first African American to play in Major League Baseball, he didn't just break records, he broke barriers. Every step onto the field brought hatred, hostility, but Jackie answered with grace and unmatched talent. "I'm not concerned with your liking me," he said. "All I ask is respect as a human being." When Jackie left us, the world lost a hero who stood tall against injustice. His courage fueled the civil rights movement, proving one man can challenge a system and change it forever. J. Edgar Hoover, the man who built the FBI, died on May 2, 1972, at 77, from heart disease. For nearly 50 years, he turned the Bureau into a shield for America's safety. He fought crime, guarded secrets, but his methods sparked controversy. Hoover believed he protected his country, even as power cast long shadows. When he passed, we saw a man of contradictions, a guardian, yet flawed. Hoover changed law enforcement, but his story warns us to balance security with freedom. Mahalia Jackson, the Queen of Gospel, sang her final note on January 27, 1972, at 60, taken by heart failure. Her voice wasn't just music, it was hope. During the civil rights struggle, she lifted spirits with songs that touched the soul. At the 1963 March on Washington, her hymn inspired Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech. "Gospel is my way," she said, "of talking to God and the world." When Mahalia left, we lost a voice that healed broken hearts. She brought gospel to millions, uniting us in the fight for justice and equality. John Berryman, a poet of the heart, ended his life on January 7, 1972, at 57. His dream songs wove pain and humanity into verses that spoke to the lost. Battling darkness within himself, Berryman turned sorrow into beauty. When he left us, the world lost a fragile soul who showed us art can heal. His poetry opened doors to our deepest truths, teaching us to face them with courage. Edmund Wilson, a master of words, passed on June 12, 1972, at 77 from heart disease. His book, Axel's Castle, lit up modern literature, showing us the worlds of Proust and Joyce. Wilson didn't just read books. He told the story of his time. When he departed, America lost a guide to ideas that shape us. His work inspires us to seek meaning beyond the page. Ezra Pound, a poet who changed poetry, died on November 1st, 1972, at 87. His cantos broke every rule, while his voice lifted others, like T.S. Eliot, to greatness. Controversy marked his life, but his genius burned bright. When Pound passed, we lost a man who dared words to dance. His legacy pushes us to create without fear. Margaret Rutherford, a star of warmth, left us on May 22nd, 1972, at 80, from Alzheimer's gentle fade. As Miss Marple in Agatha Christie's tales, her wit and twinkling eyes brought joy to millions. Every mystery felt like home in her hands. When Margaret slipped away, the screen dimmed, losing a smile that lit our hearts. Her stories still bring us comfort and delight. Pierre Brasseur, a flame of French cinema, died on August 16, 1972, at 66 from a heart attack. In Les Enfants du Paradis, he painted love and longing with every look. Brasseur lived for art, his passion burning until the end. When he left, France lost a storyteller of the soul. His films show us the power of a heart laid bare. Edward VIII, the king who chose love, passed on May 28, 1972, at 77, from throat cancer. In 1936, he gave up his crown for Wallis Simpson, becoming the Duke of Windsor. His choice shook the world, but it spoke of courage and truth. When Edward left, we recalled a man who followed his heart. His story reminds us love can rewrite history. Walter Winchell, the voice of news, died on February 20th, 1972, at 74, from thyroid cancer. His radio waves and sharp columns birthed celebrity culture, blending fact with drama. Winchell didn't just tell stories, he shaped them. When he passed, the world lost a pioneer of how we hear news. His work paved the way for voices that echo today. George Sanders, a star of silver screens, took his life on April 25, 1972, at 65. His role in All About Eve dazzled with charm and shadow. Yet, behind his grace, loneliness weighed heavy. When George left us, we lost a brilliance that hid pain. His art asks us to see the hearts behind the masks. Brandon DeWilde, a child of wonder, died on July 6, 1972, at 30, in a car accident. In Shane, his young voice carried innocence to every heart. Taken too soon, Brandon's light still glows in memory. When he passed, cinema lost a star just beginning. His dreams inspire the young to shine. Paul-Henri Spaak, a builder of peace, died on July 31, 1972, at 73 from kidney disease. He helped birth the European Union and NATO, dreaming of a world united. Spaak believed nations could rise above hate. When he left, Europe lost a visionary of hope. His work shows us unity is strength. C.L.R. James, a voice for freedom, passed in 1972 at 71. His words on colonialism and liberation sparked fires across the world. James believed every story deserved to be told. When he departed, we lost a fighter for justice. His ideas call us to build a fairer world. In 1972, we said goodbye to giants. From Harry S. Truman who led through chaos, to Jackie Robinson, who shattered walls, from Mahalia Jackson's Songs of Hope to C.L.R. James's Cries for Freedom. They gave us lessons in love. We don't just mourn these heroes, we celebrate them. We thank them for making our world brighter, kinder. Their stars may have fallen, but their light still guides us. Let